Hey everybody, it's Joe Delera, and I've got three of my favorite plays for Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals between the Lakers and the Nuggets. The first play that I'm looking at is Contavious Caldwell-Pope over 1.5 threes. He took 17 field goal attempts in Game 1, including 8 from three-point range, and he went 3 of 8 from 3. I like that he's getting these looks as he's able to space the floor, and even though the Lakers are decent at defending the three, it's a bit tougher in these lineups where they really have to key in on the paint and defending Nikola Jokic. So I also like that he went 3 for 6 from 3 in the second half, because that's where the Lakers started making more defensive adjustments that seemed to be relatively effective in terms of slowing down this Nuggets team. And KCP was a guy that was left open on the perimeter. He's made 2 or more in 57% of home games this season and is averaging 1.9 per game in those spots. I like KCP to go over 1.5 threes. My second play is Michael Porter Jr. over 6.5 rebounds. He's 3 for 3 on this line against the Lakers this season, including 10 in Game 1, and he's been an absolute monster on the glass during the postseason, averaging 7.8 rebounds per game with 5 games of 10 or more rebounds. So his ability to space the floor, it's invaluable here on the offensive side. And he's been able to grab a couple easier boards as the Lakers have kind of spaced Aaron Gordon out onto the perimeter on defense. I like him to go over the 6.5 rebounds mark. And I think you could sprinkle double-double because you're getting some pretty good plus money odds around plus 500 on that. Finally, I'm looking at Aaron Gordon over 2.5 assists. Gordon, he's really important to this team with his ability to guard LeBron and switch on pretty much everything. So he's super valuable on the defensive side of the ball. Now, the problem with him is he's not really the best shooter, so spacing is a little bit of a problem. And late in Game 1, we saw this because he was in the dunker spot just a little bit too much, and it was clogging up the paint with the defensive adjustment the Lakers made to have Anthony Davis as a roamer and put Rui Hachimura on Nikola Jokic. So I think what the Nuggets can do to counter this, it's not really anything too complicated, but it's just put him out on the perimeter, use him as either a swingman or as a screener to improve the team's spacing. So even if AD is working as essentially a free safety in the paint, it should make it a little bit more difficult because everything is spread out more for this Nuggets offense. So the floor on this prop is good anyway. He had 3 in Game 1 and he averaged 2.9 assists per game on the season. And we're getting plus money on this 2.5 assists. So I like him to go over that and record at least 3 assists today. So to recap, my 3 favorite plays for Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals are KCP over 1.5 threes, Michael Porter Jr. over 6.5 rebounds, a little sprinkle on that double-double too, and Aaron Gordon over 2.5 assists. Best of luck on your wagers today and enjoy the rest of your Thursdays.